second. So the strength components themselves, we're going to be doing every 3 minutes by 5 sets. We're going to have 5 deadlifts. So each rep is going to be taken from the ground, stand all the way up. I didn't set a particular percentage on these because it's been a little while since anybody's kind of put their hands on a barbell, potentially. Maybe you have individually, but if you have, you can obviously feel free to add to something a little bit on the heavier side. But this is more just going to be kind of an intro back to the barbell. I know, again, it's only been like 2 weeks, but you'd be surprised how much 2 weeks takes away from your overall strength. So think about today being close to like maybe 75 to 80% of like a heavy rep, right? A heavy single. And that's maybe like by your 4th or your 5th set. Okay, so you're choosing to build over the course of those 5 sets if you want to, right? Otherwise, you'll be able to rest in the remaining time. It looks like we have 9 of us, or 8 of us, I guess, including me. So the way I'm going to have it work is I'm going to have you guys each go in like 20-second segments, or kind of like go one right after the other. And that way I can watch you guys. I can give you guys critiques. You guys can cheer each other on, right? So if you're going for like a 5 rep and it's something a little heavy today, you have like 5 or 6 people yelling into the screen. And once I'm done talking, I'll unmute you guys so you guys can obviously ask questions or anything you have about it. And we're going to do a warm up before we actually get into the deadlifts. Following that, we're going to have a 5-minute reprieve where we can kind of move from the deadlift over to the bench. I'm going to have you guys kind of warm up your bench in that 5 minutes and add a little bit of weight to it and do a few reps. And then we're going to start the every 3 minutes by 5 sets of bench press. We'll be doing the same thing, 5 reps. Especially on the bench press, I would suggest not building up to like a 5 rep max unless you have somebody there that can spot you or like give you a hand if you get stuck. Again, just because like if you're lifting by yourself in your basement and you start to really struggle, I'm not going to be able to reach through the computer screen and spot for you. So keep the weight a little bit more conservative today. Obviously, if as long as this thing keeps going on, we're going to be continuing the strength cycle. So we'll just be building weight as we go over the course of the weeks, and the rep schemes will change and all that stuff. But again, this is going to just be like by feel today. Okay. Any questions on that so far? Anything? Give me a thumbs up if you guys are all good on that.
I mean, I borrowed plates, so
okay.
They're very limited in how much I can go up. Should I just basically like max out the deadlift and then just keep doing it?
Yeah. So like if you get to that weight really early, again, I would just like slowly eccentric work through the negative portion. So like if it normally takes you 2 seconds to lower, or like 1 second to lower the bar down, take like 5 seconds to lower the bar down. And that'll make it a lot more challenging, and just that like slow rep range on the way down. And you can stretch it out as much as you want. Will make the movement a lot more challenging. It'll build strength a lot more than you think. Cool. Any other questions? Anything before we get into it? All right. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to hop onto the ground. We're going to go 20 glute bridges. So lay on your back. Feet are going to go nice and flat. We're going to drive those hips up towards the sky. Well, you could if you want. I know we're a little bit limited on weight. I think the lightest from there are 30s. So you could grab 30s if you want. After you guys do those 20 glute bridges, I would suggest getting your own clock going really quick. If not, I'll run a clock here too, just so you guys can go off it at the same time. But you're going to be spending 1 minute in a plank, 20 seconds in each position. So we're going to spend 20 seconds on the front, 20 seconds on the right, and then 20 seconds on the left. Just going to quickly find the timer. All right. So if you haven't started yet, we can hop down to a plank. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1, go. Again, so we're going to go a total of 60 seconds, 20 seconds each position. Good. Squeeze your abs, squeeze your butt. Try to keep those feet together. Good. 3, 2, 1, and rotate. If you're on the front, you can rotate to one side. Try to open that shoulder up as much as you can. You can put your hand behind your back. You can open that arm up towards the sky. Whatever you feel. We got 5 seconds and we're going to be rotating to the opposite side. 2, 1, and rotate. Good. Keep lifting those hips up. Squeeze your butt. Good. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome. From there, if you've got an empty barbell or even like a PVC pipe, something along those lines, we're going to go through 20 good mornings. So we'll go through the first couple together. PVC or a barbell are going to go up to the back of the shoulders. Okay. Now I'm going to show you the rep. You might not be able to hear me if I'm talking, so I'm just going to show you and then come back. We're going to go 20 of those. Range of motion will kind of dictate how far down that chest starts to drop. But the big thing is that we're pushing the hip back, right? Creating some tension in the hamstrings, keeping the knees from bending too much, right? Other than that slight bend from the start. And as you start pushing your butt back, you're going to grip the ground with your toes. Keep the abs as tight as you can. Remember, it's going to be a very similar range of motion to the deadlift. Feel the hamstrings stretch, and you should feel the glutes engage as you start to stand up. Krista, give me a little bit more hinge, so push your butt back a little bit more. There you go. Yep. Like you're trying to get your butt off the screen. There you go. Big reach. Good. Good. Again, we're going 20 of those. Once you're done, if you still got that bar on your shoulders, you can kind of bring it down to your hip. We're going to be going for 20 pen lay row from there. So what the pen lay row will look like, we're going to hinge at the hips. This should feel very similar to like halfway down or like 3/4 of the way down in the deadlift. You're going to pause in that position and then you're going to do a bent over row. So I'll show you what it looks like. So again, big hinge of the hip, flexing those hamstrings, squeezing your butt. Good, Lori. Give me a little bit more of a hinge. So kind of lean over that bar a little bit more. There you go. Yeah. And then we're pulling those elbows back, activating the lats, right? Keeping those shoulder blades back and down. Good. After you do 20 of those, you can hop down to the floor. And we'll be going into 10 push-up into a thoracic spine opener. Once you guys are done, I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, cool. So after you guys finish up your pen lay rows, we're going to get down to the ground, 10 push-up to side plank or 10 push-up to thoracic. Ten of those total, 5 in each direction. Oh, I see you, Kate Mon. You better get all the way down to the floor. Busted. Good, guys. The last 2 things we're going to do once we finish that up, you can make your way over to your barbell. And we're going to go through 20 deadlift. And this can be just with an empty barbell, focusing really on form, technique. I'm going to show you what the reps should look like, and then we'll talk about it a little bit more as we go. Hopefully it should look something pretty close to that. We're gonna work our way down to the mid shin. We can do the first couple together. So let's come down to that mid shin. Make sure we got a nice flat back to start. We're pulling those shoulders back and down. So think like you forgot to put deodorant on today. Doesn't matter, right? Because we're home, but you know, still cover up those armpits. Squeeze tight. Let's start to stand. So nice and slow, pull the knees back. Simultaneously, we're gonna be pulling backwards on that barbell, trying to almost pull it through the thighs. Slowly work your way back down to the mid shin and repeat. We're going 20 reps there. Nice, guys. Remember, as you're going, keep pulling back on that bar. So think like you're trying to drag that bar up your shins, up the thighs, then squeeze your butt as hard as you can when you get to the top. After you guys finish up your deadlifts, here's how it's going to work. I'm going to give you guys numbers, and as I call your number off, you guys are going to go in that order, and that'll make things a little bit easier, A, for me to watch you guys go, and then B, as you guys are kind of moving through the reps, you guys can cheer each other on and stuff, so you can watch the screen, and check out other people's technique, all that stuff. So it'll be a little bit different than kind of like your typical strength class where we all go at the same time. But hopefully it'll be beneficial to you guys because I'll actually be able to give you some individual feedback, right? So Sean, you're going to be 1. You got that? Can you hear me, Sean? All right. Natalie, you're going to be 2. Al, you were going to be 3. Frank, you're going to be 4. Bart, you're going to be 5. Or Bart and Lori, you guys will be 5. Jill, you'll be 6. Chrissy, you guys are going to be 7. And then Tracy, you guys will be 8. Give me a thumbs up if you guys are good on that. I'm going to write everybody's name down too, just so I don't forget. Any questions at all before we get started? We'll be getting started in just about a minute, at least just on the on kind of warming up our deadlift.
Do you want me and Bart to go at the same time?
Yeah, you guys could go at the same time, or you could take you could like Bart goes and then you go. You could go like right after each other.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'll be able to give you guys the same time because you'll both be working in the same
Okay,
frame.
we'll go at the same time.
We should start putting some weight on.
Yeah, so I'd add a little bit of weight to your bars. Again, don't be super aggressive, especially if you haven't lifted a barbell in a little while. This would be a good chance for you just to kind of like build your way up over the course of those 5 sets. And it'll kind of depend on how comfortable you feel and how much weight you have to build up to today. All right. Hopefully everybody's got a couple reps in. Cool, everybody good to go? Anybody still need a minute? And don't worry, that's not the starting clock. Let me get everybody going together. Everybody remember their numbers? All right.
What was the scheme again?
It's 5 deadlifts, and I'm just gonna say I'll just say 1, right? And when I say 1, that'll be your chance to go. As soon as you're done, I'll say 2. As soon as Natalie's done with 2, right? Then I'll move on to Al for 3, and so on. And I can kind of shout your name out too, right? You'll have a whole 3 minutes, so it'll be a decent amount of time for you guys to move through it. So don't feel like you have to rush. And again, you'll be called on about 3 minutes after your first initial set. Sound good, everybody? All right, beautiful. All right, let's get the clock started. So clock's going off in 10 seconds. Sean, you're starting. You are number 1. You go, Sean. You're going in 3, 2, 1, and go. Good. Good, Sean. Keep that chin tucked. Squeeze your butt as you stand up. There you go, and drive through those feet. Nice. Good. 2. Natalie, you're up. Good, Natalie. Keep pulling back on that bar. Nice. Good. Al, you're up. Number 3. Good, Al. Slow that negative down a little bit. There you go. Nice. Good. Frank, you guys are up. Number 4. Good, Frank. Keep those shoulders back. Pull them in tight. That's it. Nice job. Good. 5. Zimmerman's, you're up. Good, Lori. Pull those shoulders back. Nice work, guys. Good. Jill, you're up. Nice, Jill. Yeah, keep pushing those knees out, especially on the way down. Good. Nice job. Chrissy, you're up. Good. Try to really pull those shoulders back. And if you're doing dumbbell deads, you just have to touch one head of that dumbbell to the floor. Nice. Good. Tracy, you're up. Good. Nice work, guys. Good. Keep those hips up a little bit higher at the bottom. So just when you get to the bottom, keep the butt up a little bit taller. All right, good. Guess that's first time through. You're going up again in 15 seconds, Sean. Okay. 10 seconds. And again, you can feel free to build if you like. Moving on to set number 2. 3, 2, 1, go. Good, Sean. Keep pulling back on that bar. Nice. Natalie, you're up. Good. Nice job. Stand nice and tall at the top. Good. Al, you're up. Sean and Natalie, it'll help me actually from a coaching standpoint if you turn sideways versus forward, if you have the room for it. Be a little easier to see. There you go, Al. Yeah, good, Al. Keep those shoulders back a little bit more. Yep, and keep pushing those hips back. Good, better. Nice. Frank, you're up. Remember, shoulders back, squeeze tight at the top. Good. Good, Frank. Try not to break at the knee too early. Push your butt back first. Then once you get to the knee, then start to really break. Good. Zimmerman's, you're up. Shoulders back, nice tight back, both of you guys. Nice work. Good. Keep pulling back on that bar, knees out. Nice, Lori. Good. Jill, you're up. Good, Jill. Nice. Just keep pushing the hips back. No, because I think they've been demoing with it. Chrissy, you're up. Chrissy, try to get the weights to your sides versus out in front of you. There you go. Yeah, that'll help you keep the back a little bit flatter. And then a little slower on the negative, especially if that weight is a little lighter. Tracy, you're up. There you go. Good, Tracy. Keep those shoulders back. Remember, we're breaking at the hip first, butt back. There you go. Nice job. Good, Sean. 15 seconds. You're back up. Good seeing you. Here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1. Good. Sean, you're up. Sean, pull those shoulders back for me a little bit more. Where you pull back on that bar the whole time. Nice job. Good. Natalie, you're up. Good. Really roll those shoulders back. Push your butt back a little more from the start. Good. That's better. Yep. Nice. Zimmerman's, you're up. Remember, shoulders back. Squeeze your butt as you stand. Nice. Good. You're up, Jill. Good, Jill. Just keep pushing those hips back. Nice. Chrissy, you're up. Good. Nice work. A little slower on the way down, Chrissy. Good. Nice job. Tracy. Did we lose somebody?
You missed Frank
Did I miss
and
Frank?
Alex.
I think I lost. I think somebody popped.
We went 3 instead of 5.
Okay.
Just keep the numbers.
I think it just changed the order. Sorry. Good. And then Frank. Let's do it, Frank. Good. That's it. And stand up nice and tall at the top. Nice. Good work. Did I miss anybody? Everybody get to go? Good. Cool. All right. We got a little bit more time on this one. So we got about 35 seconds, Sean. How's everybody doing so far? All right. Good. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice. Good, Sean. Try to keep those toes gripped to the ground as well. Good. Nice. Number 2. Natalie, you're up. Good, Natalie. Look down at the floor instead of looking at the wall. Good. Good. Nice. Al, number 3, you're up. Good. I'll try to keep those shoulders back, especially at the bottom. Really pull them back. There you go.
Right now. Hold on.
Good, Al. Good. Number 4, Marcellus, you're up. Nice. Oh, Frank, you look different.
A lot sexier.
Good. Yeah, keep pulling it back on that bar. Good job. Good. Zimmerman's, you guys are up. Number 5. Nice. Good work, guys. Keep pushing through those feet. Nice flat backs. Good. Jill, you're up. Number 6. Good. Nice work. Keep pushing those hips back. Abs tight. Nice, Jill. Nice, Frank. All right, Chrissy, you're up. Good. Nice job. Chrissy, keep those hips a slight bit higher at the bottom. Yeah, there you go. Good. Tracy, you're up. Good. Yeah, that was a better setup position. Good. Nice, Tracy. Right on. Good. We got one more set. Sean, you're back up in 15 seconds. We go, Sean. 3, 2, 1, and go. Good, Sean. Squeeze your butt at the top. Stay nice and tall. There you go. Better. Nice. Good, Natalie. You're up. Number 2. Good. Keep pulling that bar back. There you go. Nice work. Good. Number 3, Al, you're up. Good, Al. Yeah, keep pulling back on that PVC. That's it. Don't let it leave your legs. Good. That's better. Nice work. Good. Frank, you're up. Number 4. Pretty Frank. That's it. Good. Keep pushing those hips back. Let that bar stay connected to your legs the whole time. Pull it in. Good. Nice job. Number 5, you guys are up. Bart, Lori, do it. There you go. Good. Shoulders back. Stay tight. Big breath in at the top. Nice, guys. Good. Jill, you're up. Nice job, Jill. Shoulders back. Squeeze them. Good. Good, Chrissy. Good, Chrissy. Keep those shoulders back as well. Pull them back. That's it. Yeah, that's better. Good, nice work. Tracy, you're up. If you guys are all done, you can start breaking down your bar, getting yourself a spot set up for your bench press. Good, Tracy. Try to delay those knees coming forward. Remember, hips initiate. Good. That's better. Good, nice job. Yeah, good work, guys. How's everybody feeling so far? Not too shabby? Awesome. All right. So that is going to conclude the deadlift portion of the strength. We're going to take exactly 5 minutes to just kind of rotate over to the bench press. If you look back behind me, I set up a spot. Unfortunately, I don't have a rack to take it out of, but I set it up with just some dumbbells so you can kind of see. If you're pretty familiar with the bench press, at least the barbell bench press, you can just start getting yourself set up. I would do a couple reps, right? Probably 15 to 20 reps just to get yourself a little bit more primed and ready to go. Yeah, we're going every 3 minutes for 5 sets. We'll be moving on to bench press next. Right? And I'll show you what that'll look like right behind me. Cool. Now, a couple things that are really, really important to remember on the bench press. We want to have an arch in your back, right? So you should be able to basically fit your entire arm underneath your lower back. So think almost like you're doing a hip bridge. You're planting your feet into the floor, you're driving your heels through the ground, and you're squeezing your butt, right? And that'll feel almost like a hip bridge or a glute bridge. From there, you're going to pull or kind of shimmy those shoulders back and down so we create this nice big arch. And that's going to bring that bar placement from out in front of the shoulder or kind of like right in front of the chin to now directly over the pecs, right? And that's just a better position for us to press through. It's a more powerful position as well. It's gonna be like one of the only movements in CrossFit where you're gonna be really trying to like overarch that back.
Jake, do you prefer to see us from the side or?
Yeah, I think side is probably best. Yeah, I think side is best, especially from like a lifting off the floor standpoint and like a squat. But yeah, bench press, we'll just kind of see as we go through it. If the side doesn't wind up working out, you can go from the front or from just like kind of a 30-degree angle. Good. Chrissy, if you want to make that floor press a little bit more challenging, do a hip bridge. So do like a glute bridge, like lift your hips up towards the sky. There you go. And that makes it a little bit of a deeper press, right? It brings the elbows down a little bit closer to the floor. Yep. Little 2 for 1, right? You get to work the glutes and the pecs. We're about 3 minutes into our transition. We're going to keep the same numbers when we move on. So I'll just kind of count you guys off. I'll say names, but I'll also say numbers because it seemed like it worked a little bit better on the last one. So in about 2 minutes, we're going to get going on that next portion, which again is going to be the bench press. Good, Sean. I like that. Little floor press action. Yeah, that's another great option, right? So if you don't have a bench or maybe you just don't have a rack to go off of, kind of like you see Sean or Chrissy doing, it's just that floor press. So you can lay down on the ground, and I'll show you what that'll look like as well.
I just want to do a couple of.
Hey, Jake, what's the rep scheme here?
5.
But how long? Every 2 minutes or every 3 minutes again?
Every 3 minutes.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's going to be every 3 minutes. So the exact same rep scheme that we had for the deadlift. We got 1 minute till we get going.
I'm so jealous of you guys with like full setups.
Yeah, the full rack, right?
So good.
Don't forget, Bart. I know your garage code. Yeah.
Shit, what is it?
All right, 10 seconds, Sean. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice, good, Sean. Cool, nice work. Number 2, Natalie, you're up. Nice, good work. Especially if the weight feels light, slow that negative down a little bit. Yeah, good. Nice. Al, number 3, you're up. Nice, good, Al. Nice, good work. Frank, you're up. Number 4. Good, Frank. Try to arch that back a little bit more. Almost push through the bench a little more. There we go. Good. Nice. Good. Zimmermans, you guys are up. Nice. Like that little changeover, the Siamese changeover.
Yeah, we only have one bench.
Oh, it's hard. It must be tough. Nice, Bart. It's all you're missing is Mark yelling at you. Come on. Jill, you're up. Nice, Jill. Good. Chrissy, you're up. Number 7, good. Nice, good work. Tracy, you're up. Number 8. Good, good, Tracy. Let your elbows come in a little bit more just so they don't start flying outside of the shoulders. Yeah, you don't have to pull them together. Just keep the elbows from going too high off to the sides. There you go. That's better. Good. Nice work. Yeah, Tracy, you just want to watch this. That elbow getting a little bit too high when you come down. Right? Always like in line with the shoulder or a little bit tucked in. 10 seconds, Sean. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Number 1, you're up. Good, Sean. Keep that stability. Keep driving through the floor. Nice. Natalie, you're up. Number 2. There you go. Good. Nice job. Al, you're up. Good, Al. Try to keep them in a nice straight line so they're straight over your chest the whole time. There you go. Good. Good job, Al. Good. Frank, number 4, you're up. Good, Lori. Nice, Frank. Good. Try to hit that lockout every time. Good. Bart, you're up, bud. It's like NASCAR over there. Good. Nice, Bart. Good. Jill, you're up. Nice. Good, Jill. Chrissy, number 7. There you go. Lift those hips up a little higher. Good. And then try to pinch those shoulders together. Squeeze them back and down. Good. Tracy, you're up. So, Chrissy, just watch this, right? That kind of like shrug position. You're always thinking here versus there. Yep. Nice. Good, Tracy. Think almost like you're throwing a punch with that knuckle or with your wrist. There you go. Yep. Not even quite that drastic, but yeah, just not all the way bent back. Yep. Good. Nice. We got about 20 seconds. And then, Sean, you're back up for round number 3. Oh, got a buddy, Sean. Ten seconds. We go. 3, 2, 1. You're up, number 1. Good, Sean. Nice. Number 2, Natalie, you're up. Good. Keep those elbows in a little bit more to your sides. There you go. Good. Cool. Al, you're up. Yeah, good. Same thing right over the chest. Nice job. Good. Frank, number 4, you're up. There you go. Good. Keep pushing through that bench. Nice work. Good. Bart, you're up. Good. Nice job keeping right over the chest, Bart. Nice work. All right, Jill, you're up. Good. Nice work. Keep those shoulders back. Good job, Jill. Chrissy, you're up. Good. Nice work, Chrissy. There you go. That's it. Keep pinching those shoulders together. Good. And Tracy, you're up. Good. That's it. Keep pushing your shoulders through the bench. Good. Yeah, almost like you're doing a hip bridge the whole time. Big drive. Yeah. That's it. Nice work. Good. We got 30 seconds, Sean. Moving on to set number 4. And again, if the weight feels really light while you're doing it, you can always just slow that negative down a little bit. So just move a little slower through that lowering portion of the rep. 15 seconds. You go, Sean. Go for it. Good. Keep pushing through that floor, Sean. There you go. Nice. Good job, Natalie. You're up. Number 2. Good. Same thing. Push to that bench. Push your feet through the floor. Squeeze everything tight. Good. There you go. Nice work. Good, Al. You're up. Good, Al. Try to keep that weight right over your chest. There you go. That's it. Good. Frank, number 4, you're up, brother. Good. Nice work. All right, Bart, you're up. Nice, Bart. Good work. All right, Jill, you're up. Good. A little slower on the way down. Good. That's it. Yep. Nice and controlled. Nice job. Chrissy, go for it. Yep. Good. Shoulders back. That's it. Nice job. Tracy, you're up. Good, Tracy. Yeah, keep that bar in a nice straight line. Nice job. Good. We got one last set coming up. We're going in 20 seconds. Five seconds, Sean. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Last set. Good. Try to keep that stability. Keep pushing through the floor. Nice. Job. Number 2, Natalie, you're up. Good work. Keep pushing through the floor. Keep pushing through that bench. Squeeze tight. Good. Nice work. Good. Al, you're up. That's it, Al. Good. Nice. Frank, you're up. Number 4. Good. Try to control that barbell a little more on the way down. Nice job. All right, Bart. Number 5, you're up. Good. Nice work, Bart. Keep pushing through that bench. Shoulders back. Nice. Good. Jill, you're up. Yeah, good work on that slow negative. Nice. Chrissy, you're up. Last set. Good, Chrissy. Nice. Tracy, you're up. Last one. Good work. Nice straight line with that bar. Nice job, Tracy. Woo! Yeah, good job. So I'm gonna unmute everybody. That's it. We're all done. That was your first strength class. Hopefully that was fun. How was that for everybody?
It was great. Thank you.
Awesome. Sure, it probably felt good to get a barbell back in your hands, right? Nice. Great job.
Thanks, bud.
Thanks, Jake.
Had some fun with that. If you want to stick around and do the conditioning, we got
Fun.
conditioning coming up in about 6 minutes.
You good?
That's it, guys. Great job.
Thanks so much.
It's been awesome seeing all of you. I'll be back on Thursday.
Yay.